Hello. In this video we're going to look at how to find the fundamental frequency of an instrument using a low-cut filter and resonance, or to be technically correct, the Q value. This could be a useful approach when trying to find masking frequencies in two instruments in a similar range, like for instance a bass and a kick drum. Now, not all EQ plugins allows you to adjust the Q values, so to ensure parity we're going to use the Melda Production EQ as it's free. And for this demonstration we're going to use a track by APZX, which can be downloaded freely from Mike Senior's mix library, and the link is in the description. So let's start, let's go back to the beginning and then tap the transient to the first kick drum. And then tap transient again, and now we have a loop that we can work with. I'm gonna mute the other instruments, so the synths and the percussions, and then I'm gonna hide them also so we can get a better look. So to start off with, let's find the fundamental frequency of the kick drum. So I'm gonna open up the M equalizer here, and then let's just have a quick listen to the kick drum. Okay, it sounds like that. To enable bands in the M equalizer, simply double click on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right click or control click on the Mac to enable or change the settings. In this case, we're going to have a high pass, and I'm just going to close it here. So you can see the settings here. There's a slight arrow that comes out there. So if I change not that, but the arrow like this, we can see that the resonance comes up, or the Q value becomes higher, like that. So let's just move this up here and play the kick drum again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this from right to left, and you'll hear how the resonance changes or the bass will increase. So as I'm moving, I'm obviously emphasizing certain frequencies, or what's also known as ringing. And in this case, I'm trying to locate the bass where the bass is the most prominent. So let's try and move this slightly up a bit. So there, around 50 Hertz, we can hear that's a massive increase. Of course, as I've now increased the frequency in the kick, that will mask the same frequency in the bass. And boosting that frequency in the bass would simply end us up in the place where we began, but probably with too much bass overall. Instead, I'm going to find another range where the kick is not so prominent and boost that to give the bass equal prominence to the kick. So let's start by soloing the bass, open the M equalizer, engaging the filter. As you can see, I've already set the filter with the Q value, so let's then try and sweep it. And there's a nice little bit of resonance around 70 Hertz that we can use without muddling too much with the kick, which is further down. In this case, I don't want to use the low cut filter with the resonance. I'm going to use a peak filter or a bell filter. So I'm going to jump over to the memories here and go to B, and then engage the filter, double click on it, and then that is probably okay. And then we'll go into the kick drum. Let's unsolo the bass, kick drum, open this up, and double click in here, get another bell filter, and then we'll reduce 70 instead. Something like that. So now if we look at both the kick equalizer and the bass equalizer, like that, we can see that we boosted around 70 Hertz and we reduced the same in the kick drum. Okay, let's compare the two by listening back to the tracks with the EQ plugins, first bypassed and then on. they have equal prominence to each other but without masking the same frequencies. So of course we need to further adjust from this point, but that's obviously part of what you do in a normal mixing session. Okay, thank you.